It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And led out by their veteran quarterback. He's been around a while. They don't celebrate birthdays for him. They just cut him up, see how many rings he's got around the middle. He has been in the league a long time.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Well, still very early in the season, obviously, CD, but already key injuries that they've had to deal with.
And what's really difficult for a team is to try and maintain their focus when they feel like they've been a little bit snake bitten. It feels like every time they turn around, another injury crops up. How do they manage to hang together, get guys to play a little bit above their heads, and make sure that they're still afloat when their starters make it back?
On third down, Holt. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be Eagles.
Throwing to start the drive. Holt. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Here we go. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 70 Timberwolves.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
To throw on third down, Holt. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
He's going to pick up the first down and then some.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play there on the catch and run. 34 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Operating from the gun, Holt. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Caught. It's Wilson. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 23. Off the play fake. Holt sliding out of the pocket. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Back to throw. Holt. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Wilson. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on third and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something to develop.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season.
And the Bears get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards.
And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Holt. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
If they're going to get a 1st down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Going to be some contact going on.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. It's a quarterback sneak. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
The Bears at 0-2 here to begin the season. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Holt. He finds his man, complete. It's Stevens.
Now whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll go option on 2nd down, right side. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Holt. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Off the play fake. Holt. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal, so now it's 2nd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Looking to throw. Holt.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
When you're lateral to the line of scrimmage, linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go up and down. But when it's time to go, turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the backfield.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Was hoping to make a play there on the return with his speed. Instead, he makes a play for the other side.
Yeah, and how many times have we heard coaches say, you know, sometimes it's not really about those X's and O's we draw up. It's about those Jimmies and Joes. And when you have a punt returner, he's one of those Jimmies and Joes, one of the best athletes. He's unable to make the play that they were seeking, though.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Here we go, shot. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check Mike 40, check Mike 40.
All day, just like that, just like that.
Off play action. Holt. They'll roll him out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Tight is right. What's tight? Tight is right. 4 down, check. 4 down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Holt flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Call it a loss of 4 there on the set.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Mike's 40. Mike's 40.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They go play action here on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
40's the Mike. 40's the Mike. Squeeze.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Block me. You can't block me.
To throw on 3rd down. Holt. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here comes the Bears punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And the Eagles... Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
On third down, Holt got his man complete over the middle. That's Stevens.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Finding room at midfield. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
And they're going to speed things up here. Over the middle, complete. It's Stevens.
And he will have a first down as they're into field goal range now at the 30.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here I come again. Here I come.
They'll look to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Holt. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. They'll start on the ground here on first down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Off the play fake. Holt, he'll buy some time right. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
How many times have we sat with coordinators, and especially the defensive guys, they've talked about big plays, sacks. They often come in bunches. Well, it may not be a bunch here, but that is the third sack of the game for them.
And around sack 3 or 4, I would think it starts to get in the quarterback's head a little bit.
Not just the quarterback, the offensive play caller, the offensive line, knocks people off balance and changes what they normally do.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a second down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Back to throw. Holt. He finds his man. Complete. It's Bird.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Yeah, check. Hey, Mike. Hey, no, let's switch the mic right here. Go, Mike 40, Mike 40.
To throw on third down. Holt to the goal line, but it's incomplete. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. .42-yard punt, 6 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
And now the Bears coming out as they get ready.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
The drive starts with a completion left side. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. On 2nd down, they'll run it here.
And this will be a Bears first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Off play action. Holt rolling to his right. He finds his man. Complete. That's Bird. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because...
Hawk 70.
Kill. Turn up.
Off the play fake. Holt. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Hey, we got 4 down.
Off play action. Holt. He finds his man, complete. It's Stevens. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. They'll go option to the short side. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Here we go. Viking 18, Cougar 19. Ready.
Looking to throw on second down. Holt. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. The big fella. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number one because margin for error is starting to slip away. And now it's down to a one-score game.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Stevens. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Steps away. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 39. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Up the middle they go. It's Webster. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
To throw on second down, Holt. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
You better be afraid of me. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
On 3rd down, Holt. Touchdown Bears! A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bears will add to their 4th quarter lead. So a heck of a drive right there with the game potentially hanging in the balance.
A very good drive, and now conversion to make it a 2-score game and a solid lead.
The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now a give right side. Webster. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They'll try and sneak it here. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee.
Ready?
40. Crunch time, defense. Mike's 40. Mike's 40. Come off the ball.
Warrior 70.
Hey, Mike 40. Mike 40. Not here. Mike 40. Mike 40. Check, check. He's coming. He's coming.
Don't let him breathe.
On 4th down, Holt. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, we all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done, a narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there, and the outcome was in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great effort from the guys visiting, but in the end, how about those guys in their home stadium finding a way to win?
So for Chicago, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, the early struggles continue as they'll
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-to-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
And now movement here right away. Maybe a sign of things to come with this crowd.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Looking to throw. Holt. He finds his man. Complete. It's Stevens. A good, safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
He finds his man. Complete. It's Stevens. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Holt. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Bush on the taunts. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here comes the Bears punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Holt. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Holt. And he fires one that's intercepted.
And I think this...
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Bush trying the middle.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. The Bears at 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to the tough 0-2 start, but come off a very important first win of the season last time out.
And it's tough when you find yourself at an early season crossroads, but that's exactly where they were. At 0-2, they were thinking if we fall to 0-3, things can spin out of control. But now at 1-2, they shouldn't feel the need to press out there. They're now back in a good spot, find a way to win some games, and keep moving forward.
And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4. Back to throw. Holt. Caught by Wilson. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
The numbers in last week's ball game for Wilson.
5 catches, 53 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
Looking to throw on second down.
Holt going right back to Wilson. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
On the run, it's Bush.
And he's got it down to the 28.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for the first with Bush. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and make sure he spills it for a small gain.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
To throw on 3rd down. Holt. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but
and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll go as nearly a loss of 10 on 1st and goal, so a disaster there. It goes as a 9-yard loss on the sack. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Looking to throw. Holt. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Holt sliding out of the pocket. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. A tough time to take the sack. Now it's 4th and goal, and that's a loss of 6. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and they will not cut into that 10-point lead. So first. They'll start on the ground with Bush. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. He finds his man, complete. It's Bird. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Operating from the gun. Holt. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return, and the Jaguars.
Come on. Hey, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Back.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Off play action. Holt. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Got a man here. It's Wilson.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
60 by 6.
Off the play fake. Holt. Escaping the pressure right. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
14 yards and a Chicago first down. They give to Bush going right, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Holt. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Now we're going to get a stoppage. There appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down.
And his kick is indeed good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So and the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 23. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Check smash, check smash.
Left guard defense.
Ready, go.
To throw on second down, Holt. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away. Well, obviously searching for their first touchdown this game, partner. And that quick 3 and out, that's not going to achieve that at all. Give victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that third down snap.
So possession goes over here on the punt.
And they will take over.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is fielded at the 27.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. The Bears offense out there set and ready to go.
The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Looking to throw on second down. Holt. And this one's incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Back to throw. Holt.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
First down now, but the clock continues to move. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Stevens.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
And this is incomplete. Well played defensively. Nearly had the interception, but it's second down.
Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Off the screen, off the screen, off the screen. 41's coming.
Mustang 19.
Mike 41, Mike 41. Hey, that's good.
Operating from the gun. Holt. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Slam, slam, slam.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, go.
Off play action. Holt. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So there. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Looking to throw. Holt. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Off the play fake. Holt. Flushed out right. He finds his man, complete. That's Bush. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
It's some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
14 yards and a Chicago first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Holt. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 25-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Throw left side complete. That's Stevens.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 15 yards there on the scramble and a first down.
Got exactly what they wanted there out of the RPO and had the defense out of position.
One word for you there. Excellent. Because he read all the keys properly, made the right decision, and look at the result. Pretty substantial gain.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Operating from the gun. Holt. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Call it a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Holt. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Bears have cut it back within a score.
Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I got affirmation about what they were doing.
Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2. They'll try and throw for it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I don't know about you.
Okay, ready? Right here, 41 Mike. Big Lion.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down. After the sack here, 2nd and 11.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, go.
Back to throw. Holt. He's got Wilson, middle of the field. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
He'll buy some time right.
Oh, he's going up top for Wilson.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. They'll go with a keeper. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
But when you do call quarterback sneak, you don't mind if your quarterback's a little bit on the vertically challenged side, do you? Because he's just going to hide behind his big guys up front and be able to surge forward and pick up the first down.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. And he is going to lose yardage here. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Looking to throw. Holt.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Throwing after the interception. Weiss. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Holt. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 13-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10.
Back to throw. Holt. Quick slant caught by Streets. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And this is taken in by Wilson for a Bears touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab.
And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but...
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Off play action. Holt. Out to the right here to Wilson. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. Operating from the gun. Holt. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Off the play fake. Holt rolling to his right. And he comes back with one complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Under 4 to play now. Clock running, 3rd down. He finds his man, complete. It's Stevens. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Jags, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
today.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
Get in the weight room. Watch 30 seconds.
On 1st and 10, Holt. He finds his man, complete. That's Stevens. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
Well, this defense for the Buccaneers, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 5 catches, 113 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards on the play. They'll run it with Bush. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it in the hands of Bush. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, Holt. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Stevens. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 12-yard line. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
They'll try the right side with Bush. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. Sort of interesting going with a draw play there. Do you like that call?
I don't, but it would be a lot more powerful coming from me if I'd said it before the play actually happened, if I'd first guessed it. But look, a draw in that situation, heavy risk reward. If he walks in, it looks like a great call, doesn't it?
Yeah, instead brings up a tough 4th down. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
So far this season, this defense has had their issues against. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
Taken at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now an option play on second down.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Now that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop. Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the... Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll go again with Bush. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
He finds his man, complete. That's Stevens. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Onto the field now come the Bears.
And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
They'll hand it off to Bush.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Looking to throw. Holt. Throwing left side, it's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 31-yard line. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
And the Bucs are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Off play action. Holt. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Operating from the gun, Holt. Over the middle, complete. That's Bird.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down. Holt, he finds his man, complete. That's Bird. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
A give. This is Bush. About 3 yards there to the 27. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 14. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Bears are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. On 3rd down and short and everything well executed, he not only gets the first down, Charles.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Holt, he finds his man, complete. It's Bird.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This is Bush. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Bush. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Bush. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Bush on 3rd down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Watch 36.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bird. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll rifle one complete to Streets.
And the Bears are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Bears are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
This fielded right at the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st down, Holt.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Holt firing quickly, but it's incomplete. The Bears on 3rd down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with a football. Throwing to start the drive. Holt. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. Operating from the gun. Holt. That is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big gain of 39 on 3rd. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Holt sliding out of the pocket. Able to get away.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
Hey, check that, street.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Off play action. Holt. They'll roll him out right. He finds his man, complete. That's Bird. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 18 yards the gain for number 18. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Taking it about the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field. And he's got a man, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 33 yards that time.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
He finds his man, complete. It's Stevens. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Throwing on 1st down. Holt got his tight end. That's complete. It's Wilson. And the Bears are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. They'll try again down here with Bush. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for Tampa Bay, they